the skins. We have a couple. We have Johanna Reinhart, which people are so pressed about. Valla Reaper, which we here have been talking about for years, so I'm glad that happened. The obvious choice of Raynor 76. The obvious choice of Roadhog Stitches. And Roadhog in Overwatch has a Stitches skin, and now Stitches is a Roadhog skin. So by their powers combined, they are one. Yeah, people are pressed because they used Reinhart instead of Brigitte for Johanna. Presumably because girls can only be girls, is all I've gathered from the people on Reddit. There's a couple of people who make the argument that Brigitte has a flail and Johanna has a flail, and therefore weapons can never change. And yeah, it's not like a skin has ever had a character use a different weapon than they normally use. God forbid. So there's a little bit of that. And then also, she's a girl and she's a girl and she should be a girl, which I don't know. People are dumb, but I think this looks great. I think this looks great. I like Reinhardt. I like this. I don't know. It just looks really cool. So I don't care. We have it in a couple colors. I like this one the best myself. The white and gold looks snazzy. Get out of here, Valla. Nobody wants to talk to you. I like it. There it is. We will throw it in try mode. I don't know if any of these have unique animations. I didn't actually look what tier they are. I think they're only considered rare skins, so they shouldn't have unique animations, but we'll go look because why not? To try mode. Right, only epic or sometimes epic and legendary skins generally have unique animations, so I wouldn't hold my breath that these do, but hey, let's go find out. I don't know, whatever, let's. And then we are going to toggle level really quick. I always take forever to do this. We want to go to level 10, so we have heroics. That's fine, nobody cares. Take any talent, and we'll start with falling sword. Okay, so first, let's go look at the basic abilities of Johannesburg here. Arthas and Malfurion can do whatever over there. Q. Okay, that does look different. That looks different. Yes. Shield glare. Yes. Falling sword. Yes. So, great news. Oh, look at that. Hold on, let's just get away from Arthas for a minute. Arthas, go away. Shield glare has a really cool glow on it. Let's toggle cooldowns so we don't have cooldowns. Look at shield glare. That's cool. That's cool. So, much to our surprise, we do have unique animations, unique effects for Johanna. Her voiceover is altered, but not different. I don't know how well you can hear it with my sound settings. She sounds muffled because she's wearing a helmet, I guess, would be the thought. But can you hear that? She sounds like she's inside of a helmet. So it's Johanna's regular voice, but with some effects added for she's wearing a helmet. So that's cool. So we've got altered voiceover, and we have kind of like how Nova in some of her skins, she has the Nova effect where she's like this, and then sometimes she has a normal voice, like for her roller derby skin or for her Wastewalker skin, she doesn't have the voice effect. It's kind of like that. So, and again, just speaking of Nova, just because we have Reinhart Johanna doesn't necessarily mean we won't ever get Reinhart. Remember when we got the Cassia skin for Nova. Sorry, my words are failing me. The Amazon skin for Nova. Everyone was like, that means we'll never have an Amazon. And then we did end up getting Cassia later. So that doesn't necessarily mean anything. However, on the other hand, the devs have spoken about that they were attempting to do something similar to Reinhardt Shield, a barrier that absorbed damage and no attacks could pass through, right? Like basic attacks, nothing. And they actually had difficulties with it. So it's more likely we won't see Reinhardt because of technical limitations in Heroes of the Storm than anything to do with this Johanna skin. But either way, this looks pretty cool. Pleasantly surprised that we have altered animations. I did not expect that. So Dude, no cooldown mode is so funny. Ultra rapid fire Hoths when? Alright, well that's Johanna. Let's move on to the next one. So that was Joe. Reinhart Joe. So let's go to the next one. We'll do Valla next, right? Let's do Valla. So the ranged assassin. I don't play actually any of these heroes, but I do really like a lot of these skins, especially this one, because you know how much I love Reaper, and now he's got titties, so I don't know how this could be better. What a gift. And we have a pink skin, which we ask every time that they give us pink skins, which they did. This looks amazing. Black, white, and pink, my hot topic dream. Like, I want to wear this. Like right now, in my house, I would wear this outfit. I wouldn't look as good, but I would love it. And then the solid white Reaper is also always a great choice. Now, you all who don't find Reaper as attractive as I do, maybe the titty window will convince you. I don't know, but this looks amazing. I don't even know which one's my favorite color because they're all very good. Classic Reaper, obviously great. Pink Hot Topic Reaper, amazing. It makes me think of the cosplay that, was it Jessica Nigri who did Hello Kitty Reaper? Makes me think of that, and I'm here for it. And then finally, Ice Ice Baby here, also looking really good. The titty window is odd. I mean, yes, but also I appreciate it. Like, I mean, we know, they know what they did. We know what they did. They know what we did. Whatever. I also like how they incorporated Reaper's shotgun into the crossbows. They still kept the crossbow tip, just the tip, to keep Valla's silhouette as Valla, but then they also changed out the handle and the barrel to make it look more like Reaper's shotguns, which I really like how they did that. It looks really good. I've seen fan art of this too. So let's grab the pink one because, yeah, and let's hop in try mode and see if Reaper Valla got animations as well. I mean, if Johanna did, anything is possible, right? So again, we're gonna, you know what I never check with Johanna? The frisbee, but that's okay. Set level to something like 10 and then toggle cooldowns. Okay. All right, we're gonna zoom in and let's see. I thought I toggled cooldowns. Cooldowns! There we go. So far, these don't, maybe the arrows looks different. I don't know, they look very similar to me. If they're different, I don't see it. Let's hit strafe though. Maybe? I'm really having a hard time. If these have different effects, they're very subtle. But I think they just look the same. I'm not seeing anything here that looks particularly different. Like maybe the little bullets look different, but I don't think so. Reset talents. Let's take our other alt, take Reign of Vengeance, and see if that happens to look different. Okay, Reign of Vengeance, maybe the outline is the same, but is that particle effect different with the red and black? I'd need to compare it to normal Reign of Vengeance. I don't really remember, but I feel like that might actually be a little different. So on the W here, I have, let me reset talents. It's because I was just clicking and I took Arsenal. That adds those grenades in there. That is a talent. Let me reset them and then we'll try again without Arsenal. Okay. So that's the, see, I can't tell with the Q and the W. I honestly, if it's there, I can't pinpoint it. Maybe there's a Valla main out there who will see it when I don't see it. Vault also looks the same to me. Maybe Reign of Vengeance here. These particles do make me think something is happening there. But if Valla has them, they're very subtle. But I lean towards no, or just way too subtle to really be as exciting. Johanna's were a lot more exciting than this, if this is even a difference. Valla main's way in, I guess. But we'll pop out of here. I don't hate it though. Again, the skin looks super cute and I like it. Valla just got a huge buff, which we'll talk about when we're done looking at skins. So you'll probably see a lot of this lady banned, first banned, or played because she's gonna be really good. So we'll pop out of Valla and then go to the next one. This is Jimmy. Ranged Assassin, James Raynor. You know what? I never check Hearth animations. I never think about it. All right, Soldier 76 Raynor. Jimmy as a StarCraft is so, look at that arm. Oh my god. So Jimmy has a hard time here because his base model is in the power armor, right? So you know Jimmy as a man with his little head in here is smaller than the suit of armor, right? But that makes some real difficulties with his out of armor skins. Basically, his proportions look really freakish because he keeps the same proportions and size. Kind of like, look at the legs here. They don't change size very much, which makes him look super bloated and weird, right? Also, a lot of the original HOTS characters who are humans all look really bloated and weird. Like Arthas and Uther especially look just very chunky and round. And Raynor is one of those original characters that also looks really chunky and round. And it's just exacerbated by the fact that he's normally in this big poofy powered armor. And then when he's out of it, he looks kind of awkward. So this is not my favorite of these skins because of just, I mean, he looks so thick and I don't like it. Like look at his arm. I feel like it looks very strange, but the skin itself is fine, right? Like a Soldier 76, what do you want? His head looks so tiny. Again, that's because his shoulders and arms have the proportion from the power armor, but then he has the tiny head, like, cause, yeah, I mean, like, look at this, right? He's got these proportions, but out, it looks just goofy, right? So it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. The colors look good, though. I don't know if you heard his voice there because of my settings again, but his voice is altered. Same as Johanna, it sounds muffled because he's in the mask. So it's Jimmy's normal voice, just with a filter or effect added to sell the fact that he's wearing the Soldier 76 visor all of the time. I think this is my favorite color of it. I like the gold and black. It looks really good. But like, just look at this arm. Like, it just looks very awkward, but kind of all of Raynor's skins out of the armor look that way. I personally don't use any of his out of the armor skins when I play him just because I feel like they look kind of goofy. I like to stick to like these guys, right? Full Space Marine. But let's go see if he has any animations. I don't know. Let's go look. So we're gonna set a level to something close to 10, and then we're gonna toggle cooldowns, pick whatever, doesn't matter, and we'll start with a Hyperion. Alright. Now, it's not like Jimmy has a lot of abilities to look at here, but so I think his W has a different effect. When I saw it above his head, we have to wait for the aura to cancel. This looks like more Overwatchy, right? This looks a little different. It's not a huge spell effect in the first place, so there's not a whole lot going on there. I don't know. Again, the little bullet trail might be different, but it's really subtle, so it's hard to say. And they'll throw the Hyperion. Looks the same. I need to take some damage so we can try the E. There we go. That also looks different. Looks more like an Overwatch health pack, it seems. Hit me, Arthas. All right. Yeah, definitely a little different. It's subtle. So, since we've only looked at 3 skins so far, Johanna has the most obvious and flashy abilities. Valla's are very subtle to non-existent, and Jimmy's are kind of somewhere in the middle, I guess. Like, you can see them, but they're definitely not super flashy. But then Raynor's abilities in general aren't super flashy. He's an auto attack hero, so what do you look at all these Hyperions? Hold on, wait, this is stupid. Go my children. All right, anyway, let's look at the Banshee. And we'll take Raynor's Raider. Nah, that boy looks the same. Which, I guess, what do we expect from that? It is what it is, right? So, some subtle changes on Raynor. I feel like it's the most noticeable on the E. I think it's the most noticeable on the E. But, yeah, not a lot going on there. They're there, but they're not as flashy as Johanna, I guess. But that's fine. My biggest thing is just how weird his arms look. It's just weirds me out, man. I can't get behind it. So let's look at the next one. We should only have one more, and that should be Stitches. That should be Stitches, right? So let's go to Heroes, Tank, your boy, Statch, and then we need the skins. It's gonna be really hard to compete with Pool Party Stitches. Let's see what we got. Roadhog Stitches. So like I said, Roadhog does have a Stitches skin in Overwatch, so this feels really good. The stomach is kind of freaking me out, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it. I kind of wish they had just left his tummy and his tattoos. I know Stitches has the open stomach, so I guess they wanted to keep that, but with the hook and the cleaver and the third arm and his overall size, I don't feel like closing up the stomach would have ruined the Stitches silhouette. You know what I mean? I think you didn't have to do that, and I don't like it. I don't know about that. It's weirding me out. I guess Stitches is supposed to weird you out, though. I mean, he does look like this, right? So maybe that's okay for his design. He's got a red hat and a green hat. Not a whole lot of variation going on. It's just this one, though, he's got the flames tattoo, but again, you can barely see it because his stomach is just... Oh, this one has it. No, this one doesn't. Okay. So no tattoo on the pink boy. Red and green have the tattoos more visible, I guess. Yeah, the engine motion, too, is really eye-catching, and it's just, I don't dig it. I don't like it as much. But it's whatever. Let's jump in and see what he's got going on. Stitches also got a pretty hefty rework, and I believe he's supposed to be pretty good after it. We'll look in a second, but I'm no tank expert either, so what do I know? Set level, sure. CDs. Alright, get some stuff, and then we'll start with Putrid Bile. And let's see if we've got anything. Hook! It looks like a hook. I'm not sure what I expected, but it looks like a hook. Ha! That looks the same to me. Q looks the same. Devour doesn't really do very much, so I don't know how that's gonna look any different. No, this all looks, let's poop and see. No, I'm not seeing anything on Stitches. I'm not seeing anything different on Stitches here. Yeah, Devour is a tough one to actually see because it doesn't have really flashy spell effects either. Maybe if I need like a, here. I don't think it's any different from normal Devour. And this definitely looks very similar to me, Slam. And then the poop just looks like poop. Just looks like poop. What's Gorge? How would Gorge even look different? How would Gorge look different? I don't know, but we'll try. No. I guess the hook looks different only because the end is a different hook. Right? The tip, again, looks different, but... Yeah, that's true. When he eats somebody else, I wonder if that looks different for them, because you usually get that big screen border. Wait, hold on. Get back in here. Look how... Okay, it doesn't actually close the tummy even when somebody is in there. That's okay. So, not a lot flashy with Stitches either, but then I guess I won't know what I expected to be flashier with Stitches either. Come here, mouth. It's not long enough. That's what she said. Mouth, come here. That's Wait, how did I get that with helping hands? We're not friends. Wait, why can I helping hand these guys? We're not friends. Weird champ. Weird champ. Okay, alright. So that's Stitches then. Alright, well, that was Stitches, and those are the new skins. So I guess if we're ranking them in terms of having unique animations, Johanna is the clear winner. Johanna has the flashiest, most noticeable new animations. If we're ranking them in terms of, I guess, like my favorites, I think Valla's my favorite just because I think it's the prettiest. I like to look at it. But the Joe one is also really good. So I think these two are top tier, and these two are good. Just because I don't care for them doesn't mean they're not good. But those are the skins. Go forth and purchase them.